Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've done a video, so I figured I'd throw something up real quick while I had a couple moments just sitting in a hotel room in Minneapolis. I had a chance to go stop by the Source Comics and Games, or Games, Comics and so whatever. It's the comic and hobby shop here in Minneapolis. It's pretty awesome. They've got a whole slew of things from tabletop, wargaming, role playing games, board games, comics, fantasy this, historical that. It's pretty awesome. There aren't very many stores like that left anymore, especially where I live. But I figured I'd go through all of the fun stuff that I got to pick up, and since I haven't done a video in a while, figured this might be a good review, a little bit of a channel update and all that stuff. So let's flip the camera around. This is what I got at the store. Running out of tufts for my miniatures that I'm painting, so got some different. Let's see what I get here. I got Mountain Tuft, Wasteland Tuft, and Winter Tuft. Figure kind of vary up the colors of the tufts that I put on my miniatures. I'm in the process of painting up some Native American units. I'm about halfway through those. I've just been on a stretch with work, so I haven't really had a chance to get at them. Then I got this book. It's just a notebook. My daughter's really into Harry Potter and stuff, so I figured it'd be kind of fun to get her something like that. So, and then going through the role-playing section, they had an original Advanced Dungeons and Dragons module against the Cult of the Reptile Gods. This is a pretty well-known starting module. So I figured I had a chance to. It was there, and I kind of like these old modules. So I figured I'd snag it. I'm going to be working on some role-playing game stuff here in the future. I'm kind of on a role-playing game swing now, especially since I've been working so much. When I'm in a hotel, I'm able to work on that, as opposed to it's much more difficult to work on miniature games. So I'm kind of on the I'm in the role-playing game swing right now, and then I'll probably come back to the miniature game swing here in a couple months. It's usually kind of what happens with me. But anyways, got this one. I have also ordered a couple of rule books. They should be coming in here later this week, and I can show those out. But it's to get some old school gaming in. But so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And then I got these cases. You get them at the hobby store where they get, when they sell dice, they come in these things. But they had these empty cases. I got two of them. One of them fell down. But they got them for, I think they were selling them for $1. And I'm painting up some D&D miniatures for my kids, and I figured something like this would be really cool to be able to have, so they can keep their miniatures safe, and they can keep it on their desk and not worry about it getting dirty or dusty or anything like that. And then I got, it's a board game. It's Twilight Struggle, made by GMT Games. Ananda Gupta and Jason Matthews. This game's actually been out for quite some time. It's been all the reviews I read on it, and it's a very well liked game. A lot of very positive reviews. As you can see, it takes place in the Cold War. It's a two-player game, basically dealing with the Cold War between the United States and the USSR, and it's a, I guess you can call it a strategy game. It's not necessarily a war game per se. There's definitely strategy involved, though. So I'm really excited to get into this. I've on the GMT site, I've got a couple of board games on order, and the one that's these same authors. It's called Imperial Struggle, and it's basically takes place. It's about the French versus the English during the 1700s period. Basically, is kind of the cover. So it's kind of this type of game, just an earlier time period. So I saw that, and I jumped on that. And then I started through that. I started reading about this game and thought, yeah, man, this sounds like a really good game. So I had a chance to pick it up, so I grabbed it. So at some point, I'd like to do some reviews, or maybe do some game playing, or do some solo gaming with it, or something like that. So that's all I've got right now. That's kind of the update. I think I did a video where I've posted pictures regarding my strategic board game that I'm making. I made some tokens for my campaign map that I did a video about some time ago. That is still in the works. Need to get together with my friends to kind of play test those rules. I'd like to get that strategic game going. I'd like to do videos for that, and also get the online Age of Reason game going as well too. So those are still in the works. I'm planning on doing that. It's just finding the time to do it all. But in the meantime, haven't done a lot of video posting lately, so I figured I'd just throw something up. That's what I've got so far. If there's anything else you guys would like to see, if any of this interests you and you want me to do more talks about one thing or another, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do that. Once I get these rule books in, there are a couple of Dungeons and Dragons type games, a couple of adventure books, and then also, I believe I mentioned already, some rule books. So when I get those in, I'll be sure to make a video about that and talk about that. Till then, happy gaming. I'll see y'all next time.